there. And then, okay. And then I think all these are good. Welcome to TikTok Live and Instagram Live. Oh my goodness. There goes my phone going off, telling us that everything's firing up. So we'll go here, join that one. Close that tab. It's annoying. Come here, refresh. Down there. Okay. Yippee. No, you're cool. Yeah, this the computer has solved all of our issues of being able to see all the comments. Can you believe it? Yeah, we're live here. All places at once. Look how good that looks.
Yeah, it does.
It looks so good on YouTube. It really does. So, welcome to the Lunchtime Live. If you guys don't know what this is our weekly live stream where we answer your airsoft and non-airsoft related questions. Honestly, be whatever you want. And if it's out of pocket, I will not answer it.
Yeah, that's facts. You get a lot of would you rathers.
Yeah. Would you rathers are wild. We don't do all that. So, let's see. Is the new 417 worth the money, or should I just stick with my M14? The M14 and 417 are some end of the spectrum type guns.
I don't know. I like 14s.
Are you going to HPA either of them? Because if you're going to HPA an M14, yes, they have the best hop-up design of any airsoft gun. It's wild. But honestly, the 417 is super cool as well. So.
I definitely would probably want like an M14. I've always wanted one of those. Yeah, it's my favorite gun. Call of Duty.
Kurt's had an M14 apart in his office for like 3-4 years.
Ever since I started.
Before. Definitely before I was here. That gun was. Then maybe it's even longer. Do you all have blocks? Yes, we have airsoft blocks.
We have glizzies
on the website. Yeah, go check them out. Elite Force makes some really good ones. Where's my brightness? Is it?
Oh, okay. I was like, why do I look like that?
I'm over here like can't even read what it
looking
says.
Like a thermal image.
When does your guys' 4.3 TMs come back in stock? TM pistols are definitely a more inconsistent restock.
I don't know if we've had those
a while.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's been a minute.
I would shoot us an email because our ordering person would probably have a better idea of when those will be in. I would hope no more than like a month, but I can't guarantee that. So shoot us an email at sales@amateurairsoft.com and we can look into that for you. Maybe get you a more accurate time frame. But in the meantime, you can sign up for restock notifications, and then when they do come back, you'll be the first person to know about it. Why do y'all take all my money? I'm sorry.
I could say the same thing.
This place is a blessing and a curse to work here, financially. But thank you for the support, at least.
Yeah.
You know, we're here to do this for you guys. You guys support us in what we do. So it's a big circle. It's a big community thing. One way or the other. Let me pop over YouTube to make sure I'm not missing anything. Hi. Someone said hi on Twitch. It's the only one I don't have.
Yeah, I forget we have.
Yeah. If you like Twitch, you can watch on Twitch as well.
Definitely. I think it's the same like frame as YouTube.
Looks so good.
Yeah.
Looks so good. My lighting is so good.
Yeah, it does.
Sent 3 roses. I don't know how TikTok lives work, dude.
Yeah, I don't know what a rose is, but thank you for the rose.
Do we all 3 of us get one? The guy who sent it?
So.
And then us 2.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There's a rose for each of us.
That's amazing. Do you guys have any sponsorship deals with other airsofters? Our sponsored players. Huh?
You guys do that.
Oh, do any sponsorship deals with other airsofters? Yes, we don't sponsor teams. We sponsor individual players. You can actually send an email to sponsorship at amateurairsoft.com, and Sweet Rick will take care of it. Would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized duck, hand-to-hand, so no weapons? 100 duck-sized horses or one horse-sized hand-to-hand?
See, but even a duck-sized horse would probably be stronger than like.
I'd have to do the 100.
Yeah, I probably would go with 100 too, and I'm
100%.
just gonna start plowing through.
I'd be kicking them. You'd have to just boot them.
Yeah, as bad as it sounds.
Horses are dense, though.
Yeah. What kind of horse are we talking? Are we talking like a Clydesdale or something, or just your basic horse?
We're talking about
There
Spirit.
There are some behemoths for horses out there.
Spirit, dude. He's a free spirit. Airsoft is fun, but I prefer paintball. Sorry,
Everybody has it.
I'm kidding. Good night.
Everybody has
You
their
do the
own
nice
pre-
comment.
Everybody has their own preference. Paintball just costs more, longevity-wise, I think.
It is expensive. I think if more fields allowed you to use your own paint, which I understand why they don't, I do, but that is, I mean, the cost of BBs and paint is just
Yeah, it's
abysmal to
insane.
me. And I like the realism
Yeah.
of this stuff, personally. So, but personal preference. I'm glad you have fun with both. I have a question. Would an Arcturus gearbox drop kit fit in a SEMA 74U, and will the Arcturus furniture fit on a SEMA? I highly doubt the furniture will fit on a SEMA.
That's what I was going to say. The furniture, probably not. The gearbox is like a question.
I honestly, I'm going to say no. If I'm going to take an educated guess here,
That's what I would say, because I personally do not know.
SEMA gearboxes are a little bit more, I would say, like old school traditional style V3 gearboxes, where the Arcturus they might actually work. If you don't take apart the Arcturus gearbox, you'd probably be able to drop it in. But inner switching parts from the inside of the gearbox, that wouldn't.
I mean,
It wouldn't do.
I'm sure maybe if you modify some certain things, but that is if it's like close.
Yeah.
You know, then you're gonna modify it a little bit. But if you have to absolutely cut 2
mutilate.
inches off of something, you're not gonna do it.
I think if you own both, or you're just curious, you can test it without doing any damage to either of them, and it might be worth trying, because if it works, that's awesome. But I can't say for a fact.
I don't know. That's a good question.
It is a good question. We could look into it for you.
Yeah, it's definitely noted in my brain.
Best bio BBs for GBBRs. BLS. I had the best experience with BLS for my GBBR. Back in the day, this isn't a GBB, but my Sistema PTW was notorious for chopping BBs. If you ever owned a PTW, you probably know what I'm talking about. They use this really harsh metal nozzle. G&G 3.0s, 3.0 grams, were the best freaking BB I'd ever put through an airsoft.
I think I still have. I have some pink BBs, 3.0s.
Yeah, they were this light gray. They were pretty much white, but they were a light gray to them. Best BBs. So if you can find G&G 3.0s, your GBB will probably eat them right up. But yeah. West the GOAT. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I got the SSG1 off you guys, and I love it. Oh, yeah, dude. We've heard a lot of good things about SSG1. And, absolutely. Let me see them pants, Tom. There's no Tom in this
I'm not
live.
Tom.
His name's
How dare
Tom.
You see chest bumps crawling out my shirt? No,
And
I
don't-
ain't him.
And I hope you don't think I'm Tom. That would be insulting.
I am not him. Trust me.
I am 100% Himalayan. Well, hello there. Hello, my friend. Thank you for always joining on the live.
You guys have any of, and then it's not. Is there another comment after that? Oh, I'm weak. Oh, no, there is. Let's say, please.
Oh, yeah, we should. Yeah. I don't have an ETA. Once again, our ordering person would have a good ETA for that. I don't know off the top of my head, but probably within the next couple weeks, if he announced them. And we're always high on the list to get them. So they will be here. How cold is it there? 15 degrees here. 36 degrees right now. With some flurries. Are we all going to Southern Front next month? If so, what team? If it's AMS, the only one we don't do is Central Front. So more than likely,
I would always say UFS probably.
Yeah, more than likely.
Everybody runs tan here. Don't nobody want to run green.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
You know you can do whatever you want.
I will. One of these times.
Let me jump over, make sure I'm not missing anything. Holy smokes.
Oh, we're popping off over that.
Yeah. Airsoft is fun. Would you guys install a Kythera into my AK if I send it in? You can. We actually don't we have a custom build page on the website?
Yeah.
So on our website, there's a HPA builds, and you can actually do a custom build, and you can like insert your own information, or you can shoot us an email at tech@ampedairsoft.com with all the things you want done, and then we can confirm compatibility and then walk you through the process of doing a custom HPA build. With paintball, it's hard to deny hits. Agreed. It was funny. I told my dad that I wanted a paintball gun for my birthday. He said, why don't you just get a real one? The age-old statement of airsoft guns are so expensive. Why don't you just get a real one?
Yeah.
You'll never stop hearing that. People just don't get it. I like real steel and I like airsoft. It's a great combination. And paintball in that matter. So yeah, just laugh it off. Do y'all have a podcast?
I was about to say you're basically looking at it for the most part.
Yeah. So you can always put this on in the background and just listen. I try to read the questions, or Terry read the questions, so you know what we're answering. So yeah, this is our podcast essentially.
What unique guns do y'all have that aren't AKs or M4s or PDWs? And we basically chopping it off right there.
What's left?
You want a DMR to sniper?
I do have SVU. That's a weird one. Unique. I mean, I'm trying to think. Yes, Val are pretty cool. Yeah.
That's unique.
I have a Vant.
Yeah, the
with
Vants.
shield.
Yeah.
I mean, the TW5 is pretty unique.
Yeah.
I just got that in.
Yeah.
Double Eagle M4 with a 10.7 milsim in it.
That's pretty funny as hell.
It is so goofy. Your CAC PDW is pretty unique.
Yeah.
You don't see many GBB
No.
PDWs.
Yeah. But it's
Your sweeper is cool.
Yeah, the sweeper is cool, but I would still consider that like M4 platform. But
Right.
I mean, it's a stubby indoor build.
Yeah.
So
I think like
that's. I mean, when you say AKs, M4s, and PDWs,
I
like,
technically rolled this out.
Yeah, I mean that's a wide scale, and I mean it's not like
Yeah.
I mean people pick basic M4s just because it's simple and that's what they like, but it's not like that's like the only thing out there. There are different styles. You've got bullpup styles, which I'm not the biggest fan of bullpups, but
Pros and cons
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah, I personally don't run anything other than M4s wholeheartedly, but that's just my preference.
I mean, a breacher. Breachers are kind of cool.
Yeah, the breacher is cool. Shotguns, yeah.
I mean, I guess shotgun would declassify that.
Yeah, the
you know.
breacher is cool. I do like all that. I can buy a real something for the top of it, the Laylax one or whatever.
Oh, that'd be cool. What kind of deodorant do you wear? Old Spice Fiji. I like Old Spice Fiji.
Gillette.
Oh yeah.
Medical, baby. No aluminum.
How many kindergarteners can you fight until they overrun you? Kindergarteners.
The whole class. The whole class.
How many are in class?
I don't know, 30. There's probably like 2 different classes, so 60 kids are catching the work.
I don't know, dude. What a weird, like, how many kindergarteners?
Can I have like a dodgeball as a weapon?
Dodge.
Yeah.
I would confidently say 30 at least. I mean, they're slow. You know what I mean? You can outrun them. You know, run a little bit, turn around, just like It's like put one on the ground and then run a little bit more, and then it's like increments.
I'll go 40. I'm at least taking on 40 before they get me.
What would you say is your favorite play style? Joshua says hello from Airsoft UK.
Oh, hello, Josh.
Hello. Thank you from the greetings from the UK. That's crazy.
I hope you guys are doing well over there. Seriously.
Play style.
I just play.
I mean, you're right. I think the one thing, at least me and Terry can I think agree on this one is, I know for ourselves at least, our play style is very broad.
Yeah.
It's like if you need to go into a building, CQB very strong. If you need to be a little slow and creep into the woods, we can be really strong in there too. Yeah. So it's like my favorite play style though is probably like direct action, like we're going for it.
Yeah.
I've really come to appreciate recce style.
Yeah.
Gameplay as well.
I mean, I'm always, if I had to choose anything, it's indoor all day. I mean, that's just me personally, but like, I guess I would say when I started, I had like a style and it was more like speed softish and indoor, but now I just play. I just try to play as much as I can when I can, wholeheartedly. And not be poop.
Just get better.
Yeah. Just practice. Practice makes perfect.
Absolutely. This is from YouTube. Sup, fellas? With the DMR roll 7.62 or bigger, plus scope and bipod, which gun specifically would you choose in each category? 1, stock out of the box. 2, an HPA DMR. And 3, an upgraded AAG. Stock out of the box DMR.
VFC Block 2.
It's not a DMR.
Is it?
No, it's 7.62 or bigger.
Oh, he did say.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're cool. Stock is so tough. Because DMR is like the whole roll is range and like might be over. Scar, yeah, the Scar. What do they call that one? No, I mean technically a heavy, but it's the long one. I'm having like a brain fart. Okay, I'm gonna skip to HPA because I think that's if it's HPA, I'd really like to do my SVU. That would be what I would like to do. It's on my to-do list.
Honestly, yeah, I'd do this higher caliber, right? Yeah,
that would work.
I'd probably HPA and F14.
I agree.
PBR. 100%. I will have one eventually.
Dude,
maybe I'll just take Hertz off.
Yeah, it'd take him years to notice.
He's probably watching.
Definitely not watching.
I'll look back on it.
AEG upgraded, I'd probably do like a 417 or something, just because the gearbox is more V2-ish.
Yeah.
Well, hold up. Rewind. I'd actually, if you think of DMR, I think the VSS, I'd probably do an AEG as a VSS, upgraded AEG as a VSS, and then stock with them. Or the M110, or whatever the new one VSS came out.
Yeah, see, I don't even know.
It's a tough one.
Just because I'm not like, I don't, essentially, like, me personally, I don't like look for like a DMR roll because like sometimes with certain rolls and stuff like that, my rifle shoots just as far as almost some of the DMRs out on the field, like, so that's like hard for me to choose. I think I would literally probably do an F14 across the board for me personally, just because I wouldn't want any other than DMR or anything. That's just what I would want.
Yeah. It's a good question though. I like it. So just for anybody who's watching, I'm not skipping questions. I work from the oldest to the newest, so I'm going to get to your question eventually. So, but I have 3 platforms up right now, so I'll do my darndest, okay? SR25, yeah, we did our look at SR25.
Yeah, that's true.
Favorite gun, running Gate Titans. Yes, I run Gate Titans in a lot of toy guns. And my OG AK-105 is using a Gate Titan.
You know, my Mark 18 and the 416 series Gate Titans. I like it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Gate Titans are fantastic. I don't have a problem with the M4s. I'm just saying, like the basic combat machines. Yeah, I mean that type of M4.
Yeah. Okay.
My last gun was an A&K 7799. You know what that is? I'm gonna look it up.
Yeah.
What was it? 7799.
Yeah.
What was that? A&K. Oh, it's like an M4.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that. I bet it was good. I bet it worked well. MP7 is the way. MP7s are very popular. We very much like the MP7. I got an SSG one of you guys for my first primary. That's not a pistol, and I love it.
Oh, yeah.
I love to hear that, man. Sorry, I hit send on accident. LOL. Thanks. No problem, dude.
I thought that was funny. You shouldn't even have said that. I was just still weak over that.
Memeing. Running my SMC9 HPA with your guys' line and tank combo. Heck yeah. Or probably the best HPA combo you can do is the amp line. It's not because I'm biased, because I've pulled and lifted many things with amp lines that should
Use it as a sling.
Facts. I mean, seriously. What is the name of the gas that goes into HPA? HPA is actually high pressured air, so it is just compressed oxygen.
Yeah.
There's probably a chemistry person that would make me sound really stupid about molecules, but it is air in tank. Yeah, O2.
O2.
Look at that. I'm no chemist. I'm asking because I'll be going to Amsterdam. Well, have fun in Amsterdam, right?
I bet it's beautiful.
Did you get what you wanted for Xmas? Yes. I had 3 cases of summer Red Bulls. And I'm ready till summer again.
I have a pair of socks.
It's a good yearly restock.
Yeah. Nah,
I hope that you got what you wanted for Christmas.
I got my kayak for my birthday, so
Yeah.
that's enough for me.
That counts.
Fire departments.
Oh.
He said, so like what type of places just have oxygen? It would be, I think you can go, like, say if you had a scuba tank, I think you can go or call like your nearest fire department and they can fill it up for you, compressed air. I think, I'm not too sure how that works, but I know, I've like heard a lot of people say that, like to go try your like local fire department and stuff like that. So
Some fire departments will, and then you can also do scuba shops.
yes, thank you.
Or an airsoft store if they're local.
Because Dix doesn't do stuff like that.
They used to do CO2 for like paintball. Yep. You can't shoot your friends with real ones multiple times. You're correct, Vic. Thank you. Stanley Cup or Yeti. I'll stick with my Yeti till the day I die.
Those two. Yeti 100%.
Excited for the Amped Airsoft Arena weekday gameplay January 25th? I would be, if I could make it.
Oh no.
Yeah,
Is it that?
that's the week.
Yeah.
Shot
be here.
show. No. I'm disappointed, Vic. The fact that I am genuinely disappointed that I'm missing that, you should know I love you.
I'm gonna be genuinely disappointed if this dude does not stay the whole time.
Yeah, I know.
You are staying the whole time. And that's facts.
Agreed. M14 for all 3. Hey,
Yeah,
look
see.
at that. Hate the Aster out of the box. Yeah. I like the Aster. It works fine. Love the retro gold calculator watch, Wes. Definitely a good vibe. Thank you. My last one actually got shot out. So this one is ready to roll. I can't do math, so you just punch it into the watch. G28 is goated. That
was a
good
slept on one.
Yeah. Ryan,
I didn't even think about that.
Ryan's
Was
over
that-
there punching the screen.
Yeah.
He doesn't watch the watch. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the live.
What that means?
I don't know what it means. I'm not going to read it. I have a VFC Avalon V2 gearbox. Would it work in an M16A1? The VNM16 has a SEMA Platinum gearbox, but it shredded itself. VFC and SEMA, you'd probably be pretty good. Truthfully, the only thing you might have to deal with is your selector. So, yeah, you should be cool. You should be all right.
Yeah.
And you might have to do a little bit of modifications, but not a ton.
Might be a little weird, not like alignment as well.
Yeah. Because that double eagle actually is a VFC gearbox shell. You drop it.
Yeah.
So VFCs are usually pretty cool when it comes to going into stuff. So
that's why I like VFC stuff.
Yeah. Map is loading. I don't know if that'll kick me from the wall. So, I'll miss you, Wes. I'll miss you too, Vic. I really will. The M110 has the Aster out of the box. Sorry, not a bad MOSFET. Typing hard. Dude, slow your roll. Like, just, Vic, are you one of the people that has like the screen like 150 times magnified? So
big
words,
big
buttons, like
got that old man text message. That is a gun that we forgot as well.
I mentioned it. I was like the new M110.
Okay,
would be a cool one. I almost forgot it though. So can we see the tan shotgun on the wall? So I can't take guns off the wall because last time I did that, TikTok thought I was showing people how to do something with guns, and we got our TikTok banned for a week.
You know what we should do? We should print out a disclaimer and put it on the back of the laptop, so it's just automatically there for every platform, and then they can't.
So, there it is.
Yeah.
There it is. What is it? It's a SEMA tri-shot. If you want more info on it, you can shoot me a message at AmpWest on Instagram. I can send you a picture of it in video and any info you want. But it's very frustrating because I love the replicas here to be like, hey, this is a conversation piece. Like, check it out. It has a buffer tube on it, and it's a really cool tri-shot. I wanted like a spring shotgun, but not gas, but modern.
Yeah.
And I think it fills that role.
No, it does suck not being able to do that. It's very
So keep the SEMA shell and steal Avalon parts. You could do that in that M4. Some people don't like opening gearboxes, Vic. I don't blame them. First time I tried to build a version 2 gearbox, I opened it up, parts fell out, and then I never put it back together. I was like, wow, how do I do this? And then I did eventually get a version 2 gearbox back together, and I forgot to put any grease on it. I put it together completely bone dry.
That sounds terrible.
And then I was like, and I didn't want to take it apart. So I didn't. Can we see this tan shotgun on the wall?
Yeah.
I hope that you heard what I had to say about that. Just want to make sure everything's Sweet. All right. That's how you learn parts flying across your room. Yes. What is the rarest airsoft gun you have seen and held?
Mine would probably be the GHK version of my PEW.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's so hard to find. I mean, they don't make it anymore.
Right.
That's a good question, too.
I don't want to keep talking about this stuff.
I was just about to say that.
I've never held or seen another TW5. No, there's one right here, so that's cool. Yeah, the TW5 is probably mine.
I mean, the Vant is. I mean, that would really.
It's not. The Vant is so.
I mean, obtaining that thing was crazy. Like,
but I will say, I've held another Vant.
Yeah, that's true.
So it is up in that category of like, whoa, this is crazy. But yeah, it's really cool. That is a cool question. Is there an adapter for my airline to go on my Dean's connector?
What?
I don't know.
What? I gotta keep it PG.
Back in probably 2014, my buddy had this. He accidentally bought this humongous battery from like eBay because in the picture it looked a lot smaller. So he bought this huge airsoft battery. It wouldn't fit in anything. So he put it in a backpack, and we ran a big wire over the shoulder into the back of the gun.
Dope.
So technically, you could do
I mean, yeah, you
an
could,
HP8
like,
AEG.
shoot it.
Yeah.
Shoot it all
Yeah,
the
that'd
way
be
down.
ridiculous. Crazy. Terry need an F2 M14 question mark? Yeah, he does. More toy
I don't
guns.
need any more toy guns right now. Terry's trying to make big boy purchases for apartment.
The Gonk God thing started Anthropos 1 event in Grimir, now is recognized religion. The Gonk droid from Star Wars. That went over my head. Yeah. Eric would be disappointed in me. Very disappointed. The Gonk droid. What an amazing thing. I feel like. Thank you. Well, is TikTok being stupid?
No, it's just,
Okay. We're good. You need furniture or kitchen set? Hit me up. I got you. Vic
I want a new TV.
Vic is a dad.
100%. Let's see. I do want an F14. I don't need to buy every toy gun.
Sell a previous toy gun,
Nah,
and then you'll be good. I have to get rid of my other MP5 now.
I don't have a piece of my soul. Well, that I would probably be interested. That one?
Yeah.
With everything on it,
I mean, if you want.
maybe. I definitely probably would.
Okay. Yeah, I love that MP5, but I don't know.
I mean, two very different styles.
Very different styles.
Yeah.
That one is cool. Oh, Vic's like, I have a TV.
Is it brand new inbox? Is it the open box deal?
Open box special.
Yeah, there better be an open box deal with it.
Best Buy the other day, and I forgot that they did that.
Oh yeah.
I just want $3 cheaper.
Yeah, like $3, or you find some that are literally like $200 cheaper, and there's literally nothing wrong with them.
I know. And if
It's just because the box is more beat up than all the other boxes that they chop off a couple $100. It looks like poop.
And if it doesn't work, it's like you just bring it back
Yeah.
anyway. Womp womp, you know. Vic is out here giving out free stuff. If anyone, you need a TV, go to Vic's. LED flat screen, $100. Is that one of them big box things?
I swear to God, if I went over to his crib and that was it, I would scream into a cup, dude. Seriously. Oh my God. Yeah. Big old box TV.
Those things are dope, though.
Yeah.
I would love to own one of those just to like hook old game systems into.
It's literally like, and if it starts messing up, it's just a light bulb. Like, there's literally a bulb that you just, it's actually kind of crazy.
It's a really cool concept.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
The first big screen.
Big screen.
There's still a TV in my grandma's basement that like my dad and them had or whatever, and it like takes like 15 to 20 minutes to boot up. It's got like the white noise, but the white noise looks even worse, and then it like slowly starts to focus and everything, and we wait like 20 minutes to play System Link on our Xboxes, and it's still sitting down there.
Oh, I love it.
Still works.
I love it. Amped is the best. You're the best for being so kind to us. We appreciate you. We appreciate you coming in, stopping in, spending your time with us, and having a great time. Always. Always. I got you. It's a Vizio. I wish I had an old OG wooden TV.
Yeah, the wooden TV.
I saw this video of a dude. He used like a laser disc. He was doing laser disc on an old like wooden TV. And he's watching like an old Halloween movie. Oh, I was like, I need this.
They make some companies make like cases like you put around your TV to make it more like retro.
Pretty cool. Keep the modern aspect of the
Yeah.
TV, but Dad be like, anyway, you want the hang on, I gotta read it slowly first. You want for a price. Yeah, you want it, I got it. You need it for a price. Oh, you're being nice, Vic. Give it away. I ordered 2 IGLs a couple days ago. Heck yeah. What colors did you get? 'Cause I bet I made them. Or Liz made them. Or Logan made them. Or Eric made them.
Yeah, it's one of
If
the
it was
guys.
this week, yeah. Would you rather get full auto with a gun, 350 FPS, get shot by one at 500?
Full auto, 350 FPS all day. It's already happened before. It's not.
Yeah.
It only tickles for a second.
I would just do the one. Just one and done. Like ripping a band-aid off.
I like it spicy, so I'll
Yeah.
take the full auto. But the person that's dumping me might catch a burst back.
I got a brown for a Kythera and a red for an F2. Heck yeah. They're great engines. Ordered a KW EV4 2 days. Damn, dude, you getting ready. Ready to roll. I was so amped to see you went live. You can
Get out.
Yeah, go ahead, dude. That's enough. No, I'm kidding.
Get out.
That was fun. That could be our thing.
Get out.
No, are you amped to go live with
No.
us?
No.
Wes, this is 2 weeks in a row without Tom or Anthony saying base every 5 seconds. It's probably just because Tom's not here to summon and to say base, to bring all this stuff in. It's just the confrontation of Tom is not here to get it rolling.
Yeah.
But now that we're talking about Ant, he's probably gonna jump in. We're talking about you. Live. Base. Thank you.
Jixer.
Is that Jixer? Is that how you say that?
Where?
Look it up. GSXR. I think that's a Jixer, right? Yeah. What kind of Jixer do you ride? Thought of the HK Army dual pane mask versus a die. I've heard decent things about them. The HK mask?
Yeah, the HK masks are good. I mean, I would literally say they're the same.
Yeah,
Like,
I
they're
mean,
literally the same, like, lens-wise. It's just a different style. I mean, that's pretty much how all of them are. So, and the lens shape changes as well. So,
it's style.
yeah.
I mean, the dies are always gonna kind of.
The HKs fit more of like a.
Keep talking. You're good.
The HK masks are kind of more like. I don't know. It's weird. It's like, you know, those baby masks that you get at the Halloween store.
Yeah, they're
it's kind of like,
rounded.
yeah, they're like rounded, so they like fit your face pretty nice. But personally, I like dies just because they're slimmer, so it's like less that you see if I'm peeking around a corner. And I mean, where the mask is like ends, like my eyes are right there.
I think dies. But I like the baby face analogy. I think that's a very good way of
Yeah,
saying it.
that's like the closest thing I could think of to describing the profile of that.
Went snowboarding last Sunday. Man, it was the best. Can't wait to do more. I'd like to do some legitimate snow to try it.
I haven't gone snowboarding in 2 years, but we also really haven't had the snow in 2 years.
Snowed twice this year here.
It's terrible. I don't go enough to have my own equipment though. I just rent and rides for a day.
Mm-hmm. It's more efficient that way.
Yeah.
His ears are ringing right now. Probably. He's like trying to whip his phone out right now to join. He's freaking out. What's your thoughts on the TM Sega 12? I think it has a lot of potential. I think it'll be a lot of fun once magazines, or if the magazines are already available. Once they're like, you can scoop them up.
I don't know much about it myself, personally.
I think it's the first tri-shot gas blowback shotgun ever made. I think that's, and we've never had an Airsoft Sega before this, So I think it's definitely has potential to be really, really cool. I'd like to see more about it. I'd like to see more of it online, and maybe get my hands on one at some point. But very, very cool. Definitely think it has some potential.
Yeah.
So whose do you guys like better for your airsoft platforms? Airsoft upgrades, Syndicate or Strike Industries? I don't actually know.
Yeah, I'm not. That's,
I mean, are we talking PTS? Like Syndicate?
yeah, I would think so.
Yeah. I mean, I like their stuff. Sorry if I don't understand your question super well.
Yeah.
But I'm also kind of a silly goose and don't really know a lot, you know? Bro, I called it. His ears rang. Oh my God.
He did join.
He did join. That's absurd. That's absurd. Jordan, you are so right. That is unbelievable. 12's allowed at the field? No.
Sega 12.
Oh, Sega 12. I thought that was his IG.
No,
name.
I know.
I thought it was
I was like, 12's allowed. I was like, I hope you really answered that question.
I think, where's Oops? Oops, were you in here?
Yeah, I thought I saw him in here.
So if I'm gonna take an educated guess,
It had to be 142 because gas blowback is considered treated as HP.
yeah.
You know?
I think if you didn't abuse like the trigger, because you have to think every time you pull that trigger, 3 BBs come out.
Yeah.
So if you're running it kind of like doof doof doof, you'd probably be all right. But if you're just gonna 3-tap everybody, which is 9 BBs in a matter of short time, I can't. So, miss you guys. Miss you too, Daniel. You gotta come back.
Yes.
Gotta come back. Gotta go play some toy guns. That's what we need to do. I think that'd be really cool.
I would like to see him come back here.
Yeah. Or find an event that's like middle.
Yeah.
We can all meet out there and play.
Middle ground.
That'd be really cool. But also, the TM Sega 12 is really good. There's a player here that uses it regularly. He already has the HPA mag adapter for it. That's dope. I think that would be really cool. Oh, I'm glad to see. Good to run a Sega 12 from our field man. Oops. So I'm glad to hear that it's like working. The Sega 12 is good.
Yeah.
That's very cool. Okay, check this one out. Fully upgraded Down Defense Mark 18 versus VFC 416A5. Which platform would be the better gun? No HPA. Mark 18. I'm going to say Mark 18. Yeah. It's a little lighter than the 416. And honestly, I mean, Mark 18 is so modular.
There's some, that's what like the Mark 18 is just.
What the heck? The phone's moving. The tape. Oh no! I love that. I just look over and it's just like creeping.
Yeah, I see that. I looked too, and I was like, wait.
Hold up.
I'd definitely choose a Mark 18 for that. Probably because I already have it.
You can keep answering stuff because I'm going to try to jerry rig this. It's on the move again. Sorry, everyone. Don't get seasick on Instagram.
Great Brush said that. Well, boys, I'm out. Be safe. Have a great day. Have a great day.
You too, bro. Thanks for stopping in. Okay, I think we're back. We are so back.
That's dual barrel HPA binary Prince man last game. Listen, whatever Prince was running
Is illegal.
that
No, I'm just kidding.
he literally, like, I came around a corner and he literally shot my gun. And obviously, I'm not going to be like, oh, that was a gun hit. No, like, I mean, this dude literally had two barrels pointed right at me, and I could literally smell the heat off of those things. Like, I was just like, this is crazy. And then he got me one time in the side knee. I wanted to cry.
It is really a painful.
It's because, like, you get hit by it, and you're like, oh, and then it's like, oh, wait, that's a double. Like,
very cool gun, but
It
it classifies in the way of like automatic tri-shots or semi-automatic tri-shots. You have to be in the mental state of each trigger pull is 2 or 3 BBs.
yeah.
So if you think getting shot like a normal gun was like blah blah blah, you're like, oh well, 3's too many.
Yeah.
Well, now think about it like 369
Yeah.
or like 248, like
Yeah.
you're or 246. You know, like you're freaking getting shot a lot.
Yeah.
So you just have to think that way. But overall, I think they're really cool.
Yeah, the thing shoots good, though. I like it. It's just
I'm really tempted to get the Sega 12, but the $500 price tag intimidates me. I agree. I mean, we're talking about a new platform, and $500 isn't to be taken lightly.
that was like the Glock.
Yeah, the new PTS clocks.
Well, the
GHK one.
GHK one. The GHK Glock.
It is. It's expensive, but I mean, I think the justification of the price in my head is there isn't another one like it.
Yeah.
You know, so I think if you really love shotguns, and you know, that's like your thing,
Yeah.
it might be worth it. Need your opinion. Swap my RPK 16 out for a normal RPK. No, I love the RPK 16.
I think I really like the RPK 16 as well.
Unless you're going for something that's really like specific to a time period of a kit you're doing, you need the standard RPK.
Yeah.
Sure, you know, you don't really have an option in that matter. But I love the RPK 16 personally. I think it's a very light, nice gun. So.
Oh, that question came from Frag. I didn't even see where it came from.
Oh,
Well, it seems like you're
Sorry,
probably
Frag.
tired of your RPK 16 and you want a normal RPK.
Yeah.
Now knowing who asked that
Yeah,
question,
sorry.
I will answer that question.
yeah, you just want a different gun.
You just
Frank.
want, yeah. You're always looking for something different.
Every time I see him, different gun.
Yeah.
Um,
And he'll be like selling the one that he just got or whatever.
yeah, I'm good. You know, like. I have my Crytek CRB fully built now, and I love it.
Nice.
Who built it? Just out of curiosity, and what's done to it? Because like, I'd love to see like,
Yeah.
what's going on.
The Crytek CRB is a great
Platform to build on.
great.
Is it HPA or did you do AEG? I'd imagine AEG.
I think I saw it on this next year.
Yeah. Thanks for calling me out.
I
Anytime.
love you, Frag. You know that.
Yeah, I don't think we're serious. Any Zenit style stocks that fit Arcturus 12, the QCS seems to hamper compatibility. Yeah, I want to get some testing done around the shop because that's a really, really good question.
I mean, we're starting to dabble more and more in Arcturus stuff. It's all very complex. Like,
I just can't 100% say that the stock would fit on it. I'd hate for you to spend money for it to not fit perfectly. The thing about the Zenico parts and Airsoft AKs in general, everything can fit with a Dremel. And I know that sounds like kind of like, you know, how does Logan do it? Whatever. But it's true. I mean, most of these parts are in the ballpark of fitment. That AK up there, well, Dremeled. Mostly all of my AKs either had material added or material taken away. But I'd hate for you to buy like, $120 stock or $100 stock and have to Dremel it up.
yeah, I mean, but sometimes that's like it is. That's just what happens, man. Like, I mean, you're throwing something aftermarket on your gun. It may not fit correctly. Like I guess I've learned that more and more as I've been a tech. That like, you would think that a lot of things would just fit straight up, but there are a lot of things you have to slightly modify to get it to just fit right or work right, and it's quite annoying. But in the end, you have the product that you want, and that's all that matters.
Absolutely. My guess though is if you can take your stock off, and look at the mounting, all the notches and grooves, and compare it to the stock that you want to get, and if the shaping, and all the cuts and everything look like they're the same, but maybe different sizes, you're probably okay. You just don't want something that looks like completely different.
Yeah.
So that's where I would start. Dremel is the way of the road. Absolutely. Dremel can solve most problems. Reason is MSW wanted to nerf the RPK16, but I'm planning on running APKP. There's any ways rather than the RPK. So I just thought if I want to swap. Well, if you can't use the RPK16 like it's intended, then yes, you might want to look into standard RPK. So that might be a good thing to do. I did not know that, so I'll look into that myself. Modifying a G36 in 3D printed parts. That is the way.
I enjoy ripping out all the little parts from 3D printed stuff. It is pleasing to my brain.
Stabilizer pieces.
Oh, dude, I had when Eric brought it over. I was like, let me do it. And I literally grabbed like my pliers and I literally pulled. That's where I had that long strand. I just pulled it out because
I didn't put two and two together.
It's made for you to do that, like kind of ribbing it out.
Yeah, I didn't put two and two together on that one.
I love that. 3D printed stuff is so cool.
What would be a perfect vector build for great accuracy, distance, and trigger pull? Vectors are tough, man. Vectors are at a slight disadvantage right out of the gate because of the way that their piston and nozzle system is set up. They have a little bit of air loss as an AEG. It's a CQB gun. Truthfully, you can take it outdoors. You can play with it outdoors, but I'd highly recommend don't expect stupid performance out of a vector.
Yeah. The gas blowback ones are really cool.
They are. Oops likes his. You get the magazine or the battery extension piece at the bottom, and run an 11-1. That's the start. Dean's, you can do bucking and barrel and stuff.
Yeah. Which I mean would probably help a decent, but it's not like you're going to get killed with that.
They're a goofy gun, but they're cool for sure. The real ones are so impressive. Of the way that the recoil comes down, so cool. But I don't know. I think there's a lot of different platforms on the market. Thank you for the tiny dinosaur in my mystery box. Didn't expect it, but made it perfect. And yes, that is Andrew, our customer service guy. He loves his little dinosaurs.
I got a pterodactyl on my desk.
Usually you'll get a special surprise inside. Or you can ask for a special surprise inside.
You never know what you'll get.
No, you do not. If Andrew's doing it, you don't know what you're going to get. Thoughts on the AAP01 Galaxies? I don't know anything about them.
The Galaxies are...
The WeTech.
Yeah.
That's all I know about them.
I mean, the only thing that I could tell you is I know a couple of people that had them, and they said they had issues with hardware. I mean, if you want something like that, I would just get the one and wholeheartedly. But the Galaxy is like a different style. It looks like a BB monster.
Yeah, I mean, it is cool because it is like metal and it comes with colors out of the box. But truthfully, the customization and your ability to change things out on the Action Army AAP, there's really no reason not to get that.
Yeah, I would probably choose that. I think a lot of people that I know that have had the Galaxy have gone to that just because it's
Is the Max ME hop up good with the Kythera in my M4? That's one question.
I think that's the red one. I mean, if it's HPA, I mean they kind of designed like the M4P, the Max M4P, which is kind of more based on Polar Star nozzles and everything like that to help with air seal. I mean, I've done some builds with it and it's been fine. Haven't really noticed a huge difference, but there could be maybe like slight sealment differences in it just because. But I mean, they work well. I haven't had any downfalls with it, so I wouldn't see that it would be an issue. But if it is an issue, then try the M4P and then go from there. Because I think with the ME, you might have to take that ring, the black ring. I think you might have to take that off, but that's you should be fine.
You guys work on guns?
No.
I don't do any builds. Sorry. We do some HPA work. That's about the extent of what we do right now. So, we Desert Eagles are the superior sidearm. Changed my mind. Whatever floats your boat, Frag.
I remember seeing that thing for the first time. I was like, Jesus.
The Desert Eagle is the most just ridiculous toy gun. It's absurd.
You make me sick sometimes, dude. I don't even know. I see the kid come around the corner with it one time. I was like, Jesus, that kid got the cannon coming around here. I was like, holy crap.
They are wild.
Came around like this. I was like, oh my God.
I was like,
dead.
The slide has to move this far to cycle a BB.
It just freaking knocks him out.
I'm late, but here. Better late than never, baby. That's all that matters. Thoughts on the... What is that?
I feel like I just see that.
Hang on, Oh, okay. It's the... I think I know. Yeah. It's the... It's the... I don't... Thoughts on the Gypsy Rose release. I'm not getting into that one. I mean, I don't know. I don't know the details, so I'm not going to go into it.
There are times when I'm in here doing this with you, and then some of the things that people say make me weak. And
I know. You guys can all form your own opinions on that one. I'm not getting into it. We're in Airsoft.
We only have a few minutes left anyway.
Yeah.
So it seems like a very long conversation.
Yes. So, sucks I have class at 12 on Wednesday. Yes. But you can rewatch the lives later. I know it sucks you're not actually here the whole time. But, we appreciate you taking your time and stopping in into the world. Y'all just got small boy hands. I got pretty reasonable sized hands, Frag. I don't think you have any bigger hands. I mean, yeah.
I got the clamps. You want the clamps?
Because I don't want to use a Desert Eagle where I have to hold a grip like this. Going around.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Thing needs a sling in itself.
You think MC Codex will make me a custom holster for it?
100%.
Big Desert Eagle across the chest.
Oh my God.
But yeah, guys, we are down to the last minute of the live. So for anyone who did just jump in or doesn't know, we do this every Wednesday at 1 p.m. until 2 p.m. And you can gather some amazing information here and ask your questions. And we find things out that we don't usually talk about anywhere else. So join us next week. And our TikTok survived this week. So we'll be back on TikTok next week. And we appreciate you guys stopping in. So next week at 1. See you then.
Au revoir.
All right. Now I have to do the super awkward walk and end the live stream. As I kick the Instagram one all over the place.
Just look at every camera.
Look at every camera. Where's this one? one. YouTube always gets the extra couple seconds.
Well, I like YouTube, so it does